Today we are going to see dust of snow. The way a crow shook down on me. The dust of snow from a hemlock tree. Here the central theme of the poem is a small and simple poem with a deep meaning. It expresses the significance of small things in changing one's attitude. The poem tells little things in life can make huge changes in our future. It also reflects that hard times in the life will lead to the happier times if we can persist with it. Okay, this is a simple and a short poem yet with a deeper and larger meaning. The poet explains how an act as a pity as experiencing snow on one's body can brighten one's day up. See, the message of the poem is always a larger significance. A little thing touches a larger thing. See the first stanza, the way a crow shook down on me. Shook is a V2, shake is V1. Hemlock is a poisonous tree with small white flowers. Okay, here the poet is set in a scene where the poet is in a bad mood. So without reason, some days we felt very bad. The same way the poet also in a bad mood on that day and is walking by a tree, a hemlock tree. Hemlock tree is a poisonous tree with the white flowers. As he passes by, a crow happens to throw some snow dust on him. Whether it falls on his head or shoulder is unknown. We don't know about that, as there is no specific mention in the poem where it falls. Also, the readers are left in doubt about the bird's specific action. We do not know about the bird's action. Which bird? The crow. Whether the crow was landing, shivering with cold, or readjusting itself on the branch or taking off. So, which action the crow has done, we do not know. By doing some action, the snow falls on his, whether it may be shoulder or head. It happened to send some particles of snow upon the author. Here, the two agents of nature, the hemlock tree and the crow, are signifiers of sadness and gloom, just like the poet's mood was in the opening scene. This is the first stanza. The poet is in a bad mood. This hemlock and crow, everything signifies the negative thing. Okay, so everything is negative in the beginning of the poem. So this happened in the first stanza. Coming to the second stanza, has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. So rued is held in regret. He is feeling for something. So for reasons unknown, he do not have any reasons why his mood is very rude and very gloom. Okay, the author was having a terrible day without any reason, but falling of the snow on his head lifted his mood instantly. Okay, now he is in a bad mood. The falling of the snow on his head or shoulder, okay, lifted his, okay, not down his mood. He has lifted his mood instantly, immediately. He had already spent his day in a bad mood, but the rest of it was saved by the crow and hemlock tree. He has changed the mood, okay, because of this hemlock tree and the crow. Okay, they have changed the rest of the day in a beautiful way, he said. Generally, hemlock tree and the crow are used for negative reference, but the poet used them beautifully to portray that inauspicious things can bring joy and happiness too. See how beautifully he is saying. So the negative things is giving, this is the reference of crow and hemlock, but they are negative, but poet has used beautifully to portray that this negative things can bring joy and happiness too. So one must not take things for granted. So what has happened to us? Okay, what we want to do? We should not take that in a negative way. Okay, and should be open and accept whichever way the nature chooses to bless you. So he has changed that as the nature has blessed him. So the negative things happened for him, but unfortunately he has changed it as a positive thing. Okay, that he has taken that nature chooses to bless him. Okay, here from this poem, the poem started in a bad mood. Finally, the poet made it in a positive way. This is very important. Mood swing bad to good, from a bad mood to ill. Health, nothing that cannot be cured by nature. Thus, the supremacy of nature as a whole made him realize how petty his problem was. So the nature had made him to understand how the problem is very petty, very small thing for his problem is very small. Okay, the nature made him to understand this. The falling of snow on poets changed his mood. Okay, the soft and the cold touch of snow changed the poet's mood from sad to happy. So the poem has started with the sad, negative things, and completely it changed into positive things. This is the approach of the life. Okay, from the negative things we have to take and pick only the positive things from the negative things. We should not find out the negative things from the positive things. Okay, this is the moral we have learned from this poem. Try to implement in your life. Okay, let's see the literary device. Rhyming scheme here, A, B, A, B. So, crow A, me is B, snow A, tree B. So, the first stanza is A, B, A, B. Second stanza is C, D, C, D. Okay. Then, alliteration. That means the occurrence of a same letter or the sound at the beginning of a adjacent or closely connected words. See the example, has given my heart. The heart sound has repeated in the same sentence and saved some part. S sound has repeated in the same sentence. So this is called alliteration. Here the poet has used beautifully the poetic license as an inversion. Inversion means when the structure of a sentence is changed by the poet to create rhyming scheme. Okay, this poetic license is called inversion. Okay, the stanza 1, inversion can be seen. First of all, the first line is the way a crow. That should be as a crow the way. Next one, shook down on me. That should be on me, shook down. Then the next line should be the snow of dust. Here it changed as the dust of snow. So this inversion has made as by using the poetic license. The poet has made this. Okay, for the rhyming purpose. So this is called as an inversion. Okay, the sentence can be reverse order. Okay, it should be a meaningful in the prose, but the poet has used in a different way. Okay, inversion order. Okay, next one, coming to assonance. Assonance is the prominence of a vowel sound throughout the line is called assonance. See the first line, second line. Okay, shook down on me. O sound is repeated as prominent in the sentence. So this is a vowel sound. So this is called as a assonance. Assonance is a prominence of a vowel sound throughout the line. Next, enjambment, when the same sentence continues with the next line without the use of any punctuation mark. See, throughout the poem, the enjambment has used, there is no punctuation mark. The line has used one by one without any punctuation mark. Okay, now this is called as a enjambment. Okay, can you understand? The rhyming scheme of the poem is A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D. Thank you, children.